what drew me in is like a lot of people don't talk about is church.
Okay.
Like being like in praise and worship kind of birthed something in me.
Okay.
Like since I was like 3.
What do you got?
Sorry,
going?
guys.
What are you doing?
My wallet is so fat. I'm just kidding.
What is going on here right now?
I'm just kidding. I actually have these buy one get ones tropical smoothie that are bundled up, and it's
That's
not.
crazy.
I don't like how it feels. The cord,
Yeah.
these.
Glitter.
I'm trying to fix the audio.
You were struggling.
Sorry, guys. I got high waters on today. Apparently.
It'll be like
Yeah,
that.
and I'm trying to adjust myself.
What do I need to do to help you get to this next level?
I feel like you can put me northeast, southwest. As I was saying, I was like, I don't know my answer, so I need to think. No, I was like,
Welcome to C2C podcast,
go ahead. There's a lot of questions.
where we touch on and break down elements of creativity in its many forms. I am your host, Darius Murphy, aka Create, and it's our co-host.
The two-time back-to-back
Two-time.
1996, 1997. I'm just kidding. It's your boy Isaiah Curry, aka and on my head.
Dr. Disrespect.
Doctor, shout out Doc. Shout out Doc. Are you going to introduce?
Yeah, and then we have back in the studio with us another time. He's probably been on a guest
Yes.
more than anybody.
The most
has been.
occurring.
Yeah,
I think it's been
100%.
like 5 times.
About 5 times for
It's been
sure.
5
5,
times.
6. It's been about
I
5,
think
6.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah, for sure.
it's number 4.
Number 4?
It's about 5.
It is number 5. I'll shut up.
Anyways, back in the studio with
That's
us, Gabriel Jones.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Gabrial
What's up?
Jones, a.k.a.
Yeah.
AKA, yeah.
official Gabriel
Official.
Jones,
Official.
at Gabriel Jones, a.k.a. Official Jones of Gabriel.
None of those are right besides the first one.
This Taco Bell hit me. I messed up.
All right. Well, we'll just. Here we go.
crazy.
I thought it was this one.
Touch your
I
back.
thought it was. That's the one. I gotta remember. It's got the little hair
the
next to it.
clap.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
And then
The
Big
crowd
Bonk.
one's
What's
right
the one?
I don't know what that's for.
All right. Beautiful. We got it.
All right, we're back with another episode. Today we're going to be personally diving into basically the life of Gabriel Jones and what he's doing currently. It's really good to have you back in and being intentional on, what you're doing and, where you're from, letting the people know exactly who you are. And so I'm excited for this episode. Tell us what you've been up to before we get into it.
What I've been up to is like I've been making music, of course.
Okay.
My fault.
No, it's you good.
This is too loud. You guys
No.
No, it was just in your face.
My fault.
No, you straight.
But I've been making music a lot and then promoting both projects from F13 and Nights After 13.
Okay.
Right now, I'm currently working on a little Christmas EP. It's like 7 songs. Your boy Create's going to be on there.
Yes, sir. I'll be on there.
Oh, you're on that?
He's
I'll be on that,
he's
eh?
And then Mix K's on it.
Okay.
Scuba
It's a scuba.
thing. Yes, sir.
and Dontre. And then I have 2 songs that I'm just doing my thing on it. But it's going to be really fun.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what I've been doing, though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we'll just dive right into this thing. So you being an artist, explain to us really what drew you into music as a whole totality.
What drew me in is like a lot of people don't talk about is church.
Okay.
Like being like in praise and worship kind of birthed something in me.
Okay.
Like since I was like 3.
What do you got?
Sorry,
going?
guys.
What are you doing?
My wallet is so fat. I'm just kidding.
What is going on here right now?
I'm just kidding. I actually have these buy one get ones tropical smoothie that are bundled up, and it's
That's
not.
crazy.
I don't like how it feels. The cord,
Yeah.
these.
Glitter.
I'm trying to fix the audio.
You were struggling.
Sorry, guys. I got high waters on today. Apparently.
It'll be
Yeah,
like that.
and I'm trying to adjust myself because this isn't the most
Yeah, that's why I wanted him over there. And
Yeah.
we'll just chill out over there, but it is what it is. We're here now. So, anyways, back to what drew you to music?
And sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Okay. No, we're good.
Well, your strings are uneven.
Dang, bro.
Here's the deal. I didn't know. Okay, guys, I didn't know if I should have like let him just go and not say anything. I don't know what to.
I don't even know how noticeable.
You could have been like, with content, be like, hey, what do you notice?
Oh, that's facts. That's content. What's off?
Okay, so here's the deal. Go ahead.
Some music.
No, but
There's
anyway,
a lot
shambles.
going on right now. Hold on, everybody.
Everything is going crazy right now, man.
Welcome to C2C podcast one more time. All right.
So music. What got you started into music? You said the church thing, praise and worship.
Praise and worship. So like, when I was like 3, my mom said I used to go by the drums and like try to like go over there.
Yeah.
So like after that, like when I hit like 5 and 6, that's when like I started singing more, and like used to lead like the preschool classes.
Oh yeah.
And like, was it We Are Family?
Oh yeah.
I was that kid. Like we all be fighting. It'd be like some high school musical type stuff. Like we just vibe out. But for music wise, like
that was at 3, 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay.
But Michael Jackson was really
inspiration.
Yeah, I was grabbing myself at 6 years old, bro.
That's crazy.
I believe that.
No.
Like
sure.
being real. Like
I believe that.
Like I watched what was that? You Rock My World with my mom.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I was playing percussions. I got set down for the drums. I was grabbing myself at church. It was wild.
You probably got the ear pulled and everything.
Yeah, 3 months off.
At least that. Does it sound weird?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Yeah, you're good.
Like and subscribe.
Right there. Or right here.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
So anyway, you got into church, praise and worship, leading the little kids. So I can relate to that just only because that's similar to how, I basically got into it. Michael Jackson was another dude that really got me into the inspiration for music anyways. Yeah. We grew up with oldies playing in the house all the time.
Facts.
And so we were very musically
inclined.
And I didn't want to use inclined because that speaks more on the gift of my music ability. And that's not what I'm just saying, like, we were just around music. We were encompassed with music.
Okay, gotcha.
And so yeah, I can relate to that for sure. And there's a lot of stuff that, like, similarities, even as we're growing together in life in general, that I see that I'm like, oh yeah, I see that in me and the stuff that I see that I'm doing. I see like, okay, there's a lot of similarities in the music area.
Definitely.
And so yeah, no, for sure. I used to be get in trouble for tapping on
stuff.
Yeah,
playing drums on your pillow.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
pillow, kitchen table. It don't matter where it is. I'm tapping something.
Yeah, but y'all are both drummers at heart, right?
Yeah, that's where it started for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see.
Not you. Not me.
I couldn't play a recorder correctly if I wanted to.
Recorders were crazy.
Recorders were wild.
They were wild back in the day.
Y'all like recorders?
I messed with them.
Recorders were nice.
I hated every single song. I don't care if it was played well.
Hopscotch buns.
Literally.
1 a penny, 2 a penny.
That's crazy.
That's what it sounds like. I don't like it. I don't like it at
Well,
all.
I wouldn't like that sound either.
Exactly.
Not what recorders
That's
were.
my point.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
Y'all just out here killing recorders.
Bro, we used to play, was it dun 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 dun? I was playing out on the recorder.
Oh. Yeah, no. No. Maybe I was in sped.
Shout out special education.
Yeah.
We appreciate what you do.
That's real, yeah.
That makes so much sense.
That's crazy.
If that's the case. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Go ahead.
So anyways, we'll move forward. You realize your ability to really, not just in music, but just creative ability at a young age. How did that translate? How did you turn your creativity into, we'll even say a process? Like, how did you process your creative? What does your creative process look like in general?
In general, it's like what aspect though?
Let's just say we'll say music. Your creative process. You're starting you have the idea to do an album.
Yeah.
You're like what we're doing right now, but what you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this idea. What does that creative process look like from beginning to end for you?
Okay. So for me, for the albums that are out right now, F13 and Nights After, those were during times where I was actually going through stuff. So it's just a bunch of songs collectively making sense and being cohesive.
Okay.
Throughout my journey. So in that area, it was like I wanted to drop an album called F13, but didn't know what to expect from it.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Like,
oh, you didn't know like the emotions that you wanted to put into it, the storyline,
all that. Okay, it was just everything was just going as like I felt like this day was a depressing day, or I felt this day I'm turned up. So just throughout the days,
yeah, for sure.
And there was like there's at least like 25 songs are cut from it.
Dang,
from
a lot of songs. So how do you fine tune and pinpoint? Okay, this is the direction I want to go with this album or song or whatever. What does that look like for you? Because I know that it looks different for every individual. I think that's one of my biggest struggles personally. Is like I have all these ideas running through my head, and whenever someone's like, "Hey, I ain't heard music from you in a minute," it's just like, bro, I'm trying to process what the heck I'm going through right now as far as like my what. Oh, you turned the whole chair.
That's real.
Yeah, that is
Turn
fact.
it around.
I guess we could do that.
I think it works too.
Yeah, I think it does work actually. I'm not gonna turn mine. Should I?
Yeah, I think because I want to look at him and I want to look at you. I don't want to. I got neck issues.
Let's try it. What the heck? If it doesn't work, we'll cut it.
That's surprising to me. A little bit.
That works.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Yanked on my ear. Yeah, no, that's surprising to me that you don't know how to.
Yeah, no, like I said, I know how to do it. It's just it's such a process for me. It depends on how I'm feeling in like per season. It's like
that's real.
Some seasons I'm just like that junk just clicks for me. Some seasons like bang and I got it and I have the idea and all this other stuff. But then whenever I have those seasons where it's just like there's a lot going on personally, it's just like there's a lot of different realms I could hit right now. I can hit the more emotional. I can hit the personal. I can hit the like me and my wife thing. I can hit the past. I can hit whatever. And it's all these things are hitting at once. So that's why I'm curious to know what your process looks like and how do you fine tune, all these ideas that are going on.
So I start with childhood.
Okay.
Like always. And
interesting.
Because like from F13 and Nights After was like predominantly about being codependent.
Okay.
And selfishness and like not knowing my true identity. Because like for me, like even I'm a believer.
Right.
But yet I was still lacking identity.
Sure.
So
okay.
From that perspective, like my goal was to show that the body goes through the same exact thing as other people.
People outside of the body.
People outside the body. Church for people that don't know what body means. But like my goal was to, of course, like I go through a lot of things, but to show everybody like, hey, I may be playing drums and smiling, but like I'm crying myself to sleep every night.
Dang.
Or I'm drinking like, dang, hold on. I'm drinking
yeah,
a lot of stuff, or I'm popping pills.
Yeah, for sure. That's real.
So it's just like my goal was to show that aspect. Not saying that it was okay.
Yeah, no, for sure.
To share that spot, but overall for
vulnerability, man. I love that.
Yeah, but everything starts from childhood, and I work my way up, and then I'm like, oh, I wrote the song about this person. Like, how can I relate to this? And then I write a song about my abandonment issues. Like, even though she may leave, like, why do I feel that way?
Yeah.
So out of all the songs that you've made, or out of all the songs that you released, I'll go that way. Yeah. That route. Which ones do you feel like? Did the mic just cut out then?
No.
It was like phasing a little bit.
Okay. out of all the songs you released, which ones do you feel like you were able to express yourself the most, or be the most vulnerable, and be able to relay that message effectively?
You're asking which songs, correct?
Yeah, just
Song
like,
or project?
like top 3.
Ooh, top 3. Let It Move. The one that we're both on.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Let It Move. Fiction and Living in Lies. That's one song. And then, oof, that's tough. Holding Up My Hands.
Okay.
I was expecting Naked to be on there.
For real.
I mess with that song heavy.
I think that should be everyone's favorite
Yeah.
song. That and
100%.
I mean, everyone loves Other Side, but
It has a lot of strings on it.
but those
Oh, that one's nice too.
but those are primarily what, F13.
Mm-hmm. Besides Holding Up My Hands.
Which one's that?
I'm holding up my hands. I'm holding
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was the eye contact for you, huh?
The eye contact's crazy.
No, I mean, anytime I hear a title, and if I were to ask anyone, oh, what's the title of your song? Oh, it's Tree Makes Love. First, where'd you come up with that name? Or how's it go? First thing I think about is them repeating the title. Oh, Tree Makes Love. Tree
That's
Makes
crazy.
Love. So hold on, my hands. It reminds me of like a. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, but that one was just really. That one really concludes everything.
Okay.
Like saying like, I think one of the lyrics I said was like, I thought it was the devil, but I'm the traitor. I've been the traitor the whole time.
That's deep. And while we're on that, then, because I know for me, whenever I'm writing, I want there to be. I write with so much intentionality that I just want to make sure that there's a message behind what I'm saying, what I'm actually saying. And so what you're hearing is one thing, but I want there to be something more to it than what it is. Is there anything like hidden or messages that are in your music that, that you write, that you sing, that even if you freestyle it, however you take it, like is there any hidden message or more intentionality that we could be listening to in your writing?
A lot of stuff, like I said, I kind of tread the line a lot.
Yeah.
It's like it's never too much, it's never too little. But one thing I would say from my writing side is just look at the verses a lot.
Okay.
Because it really or even was it this song? This ain't right. Yeah, like I'm always saying like this may maybe not be right.
Okay.
Or like I'm wrong.
Okay.
Like
Wow.
there's always something. And I'm not ever glorifying anything.
Yeah, so like what you're doing, like you're just relaying to everyone else, like, hey, this might not be right, but this is where I'm at right now.
That's pretty much
Okay,
it.
I love that.
Like, it's never like everyone go shake your butt and pop pills in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm never glorifying anything.
Yeah.
Besides, hey, I've experienced this with this person. They know who they is, and who they are.
There you go.
Yeah, who they
There
are.
you go.
Yeah.
Who they are.
It's PR.
Yeah, plural. Being real.
He's a PR.
You didn't have to reiterate it. We could have just moved
That's
on.
on me. My bad. Here's the deal. We're gonna take a break for a second, cause prior to this, we had to apologize. I apologized to Gabe because I noticed over the last several podcasts,
100%.
we either cut him off or disrespect him,
That was disrespectful.
and I absolutely hate that.
That's
That wasn't. That's just bad.
That's bad.
That's bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Please find it in your heart to forgive me.
Bro, I didn't take that as offensive at all.
Yeah, so y'all don't take it as offense.
I would
Let me
just-
talk to y'all now.
See, there it is. He cut me off again. That's crazy.
That is wild.
No, I didn't. You said something?
Yes, bro. Guys, go back on all the videos.
No.
Yeah, no. Don't go back.
I'm like,
Don't go back.
You're gonna find a lot because every time I looked at it, I was like, oh.
We're working on it. We're growing. We're working on
brothers.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know what that. I don't know. And the thing is, since I've watched the podcast with you in it, I've heard myself doing it with Morgan. I'm like, that is disgusting. What the heck?
But at least you can identify it though. That's
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
that's the
100%.
encouragement.
Yeah.
Like now you're more attentive about it. For sure.
Sorry, guys.
Good. It's gonna
Sorry.
change. Give it 3 months.
All right, did you finish the hidden of what was behind there?
A little bit. Pretty much to wrap it all up. Like I'm never encouraging bad behavior. I'm more explaining what happened in real scenarios.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like even for like Let It Move, bro. Sometimes some songs are prophetic,
Okay.
and like I want to encourage all writers and anyone that likes to speak things out loud. Please watch what you say and please watch what you write, because everything you may write may come to fruition.
Yeah.
Like
I believe that.
no, I'm being for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's like 4 songs. I'm like, oh, if I never said this, like what direction would I be at? Like, bro.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
That's what I'm
For
saying.
sure.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's why I only sing about me and my wife.
I started singing about other things, and other things start popping up, and there's always a sacrifice.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I believe that. 100%.
Did I answer your question?
I think so. What was hidden? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do you go ahead. No, you had something brewing.
Oh yeah. So F13 is you talking about from what period to what period of your life?
F13 was 0 through 17.
Okay. So has Nights Before 13 been released?
Nights After. I switched it from before to
Oh,
after.
tonight's after?
Yeah,
When's that?
that's 18 through 22.
Okay. So you're that's crazy. Okay. So you're expressing a lot between the time you were born to your current age. Well, you're 23,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
That's nutty. An artist that's up and coming, or even someone within the church,
Mm-hmm.
what advice would you give them? Because I mean,
Ooh.
we've had conversations
Yeah.
about how certain characters within the church, the body, they look at music differently, or they interpret what we say as not correct, just face value, and
Yeah.
don't look like into the music. So what would you say to like the youth that want to make music, that want to be vulnerable, that want to say things, but they don't want it to be all like happy, happy, joy, joy, or Jesus
They just wanna
loves
be
me,
raw
this
with
I-
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm glad you asked that question, because that's something that I even recently
Ooh, yeah, we can get into that one too.
like had to discover myself in, even with the body, you know. So for the people, like young people, old, understand that there is responsibility on what you talk about,
Yeah.
and everything does have a cost. What you talk about, you can't have everyone like you.
Yeah.
Like if they just don't like your story, they just don't like your story, and you have to accept that for what it is. And overall, like remembering like why you're doing it, because sometimes your ego can get in the way of like, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm able to talk about this, and I'm not living this right now, and it turns into your music instead of glorifying what needs to be glorified.
Ooh.
So for the people that are in the body, like just like a lot of people in the body, hear me out, don't care.
Yeah.
You can't care what they say. I'm not saying not accept accountability or not getting asked those questions, like just to check if you're
Yeah, check
in
your
between,
heart.
you know, and if you are in that phase of in between, the transition, cool. That's communicated. But overall, like if you're afraid that this person might look at you a different way. Like, understand that this is not for them. This is for them outside. And listening to God and Him giving you that access. Because anything outside of God's access, you're just being your own.
Yeah, I saw a video today about a guy talking about, it's this black dude. His face was tatted and all this other stuff, but he's some sort of a minister within a church, and he was like, I had to express to my church, like, because he said, I guess everyone was like, are you gonna get your tattoos removed? Get your tattoos off your face? Like, his face was tatted up, and he was like, no. He said, why would I do that? He said, I can't then go to the hood and preach the gospel, or I can't go to the hood. He said, because you guys can't do that right now. He said, they're not going to accept you guys. He said, they see you guys as this hierarchical, you put more value in, this and that. That's how they see you. He said, but if they see me walk in, he said, I automatically have entrance into their lives. And I'm like, and so when you were saying that, I'm just like, I love the aspect of, my attention isn't on the feedback from them because it's not for them and they won't understand it. But who it is for, they're listening and they're understanding. That's why I love the fact that you said, telling all the other artists, like, what you say in your music is important. And so be careful what you say, even though you're saying it in light of more of like what you speak can come into fruition in the future. I take it as what I'm communicating is important, not only for myself, but for the people that are listening to my music, or like even for me, like my films or my writing and all that other stuff. Like, it's not for there's a specific group of people that it is for. Yeah. And so I really appreciate that. And your heart on it now. I'm not saying that there's 100%, this is the direction and correct thing, we're all growing, but I really feel that for sure, 100%.
And like, even for like each project, like if you really go throughout the whole playlist, or not playlist, album, like it's always concluded with holding up my hands, surrendering. Yeah. Here to stay and let it move.
For sure.
Like, I talk about all my crap, but yeah, conclude with, hey, this is all me anyway. Like, I'm not blaming nobody for my actions or anything.
Oh, okay. I don't think we had this conversation on the podcast yet.
Let's get it.
Where do we stand on when it comes to making music? I've heard conversations within the body say that all your music has to be a beacon of light. It has to end with you glorifying God at the end of every song, or within every song. I stand more so somewhere in the middle of my body of work should speak for me, not one piece of it. Yeah. So look at me as the totality of whatever I do, not as a section, because then it's tunnel visioned and you can be lost in the midst of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll briefly touch on that, and then I'll let Gabe talk about it. Yeah, majority of
crazy. I ain't gonna lie to
you. But for me in that area, it's kind of a mix between what you're saying and I guess the body in general. What you're saying, for me, it's like the greatest love story of all time, Christ dying on the cross. That's a horrific scene. Yeah. Like, whenever you're breaking that down, the lashes, the flesh, the bone, like all the stuff that's going on, it's gory. It's not a beautiful picture, depending on the lens that you're looking at it in. Like, for me, that's a beautiful thing, because without that, I wouldn't be who I am. I couldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be saved. There was no grace allotted. That is the ultimate love. So for me, my mess is a part of my story. It is light. Right. And so, like, you see that then, and especially how I write, and I know how Gabe writes, there is this portion, and it's messy, and I want you to see it. That's vulnerability. I want everyone to see it, and then I'm here at this point. And so no matter what it's saying and how I'm saying it, like, it is all depicting a journey that I've gone through and that I'm going through currently. And so, and we're all growing. And so it's like, I don't see the. There are some things I really disagree with that I've heard within the body and just different depictions of it. So it's yes, we love Jesus. Yes, and this should all be understood. You know who I am, and so yes, I do. I'm telling my story. I am telling my story so that someone else that's walking through this doesn't feel stuck, doesn't feel like it's impossible to get out of, whatever. I was there too. I was sexually bound. I was, lust was the issue.
Shame.
All that stuff was the issue, and it's real. Like, that stuff is real. Drugs, all that stuff is real. And so how else are we going to articulate that story to people that are not in the body without being real and raw with it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like with me, it's just like intent. My biggest thing is intent. Like, you can still write a gospel song and still think of Satan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying the intent.
Yeah, for sure.
The intent. Like, I can be a believer and still talking about, hey, I drink alcohol. Not saying that's okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
saying
heart.
It's about your heart. And like a lot of times people don't look at the situation. Like, when you said that certain thing to somebody, you weren't thinking about Jesus.
Right.
You weren't thinking about nobody besides yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why are we going to that, like, so far in judgment, and like you cut someone off in traffic and you flip them off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like, it's not just music. It's just who you are.
Yeah, 100%. That's real. That's real.
So like I said, I love Jesus.
Yeah.
But like, don't for people in the body. I'm stuttering because this is really
100%.
Don't be a hypocrite.
So Gabriel Jones, you're telling me when you make those deep voices in your music, that is not you spawning Satan?
No, it's just me.
Shame.
Y'all are wild. That's crazy.
Shame.
No, it's just real though. Like I have Rising. Like, there's church songs. It's just ain't time for that.
They don't know about Rising.
Oh, my fault.
They don't know about Rising.
Tease.
Don't nobody know about Rising.
That's different.
That is different. So we'll move on. I really love that topic. I could literally talk about that topic.
Same. That can go on.
Yeah.
Same or shame?
You are probably one of the hardest working individuals as far as like my craft and getting sharpened and learning and all that other stuff. I know Isaiah's going to school, but this isn't about you right now. So.
He's hard working too.
Like I said, you are probably one of the hardest working artists. Like, whenever you came into our lives, off
100%,
rip,
100%.
like you were like 100 miles an hour. Like, hey, let's do this. Like, you got me going in a way that I didn't think I could be pushed. And so it's like you're one of the hardest working individuals. So with that being said, what is your favorite part of doing what you do? Like, as far as music is concerned, what is your favorite part of it?
Favorite part? I think that's a really good question.
Yeah, you wrote it, so.
Yeah.
I don't know why you did that.
Look at it.
No, you won't.
No, keep it. No, my favorite part is like, just hearing melodies. So like a lot of times when I be working, I'm like, oh snap, that's a cool melody.
Yeah.
And then
I love it.
After that, I reach out to Dylan or the people that I want to produce for the album. And they're like, oh, this beat will go great with that.
Solid.
And then coming up here late, I be spending the night.
Yeah, you did.
I spend the night here.
100%.
That's how
in the
deep it
studio.
is. And the creative process behind that is like, man, like how much, like, I go by dimensions. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Just like, man, how can I bring it more to life? Like, how many seasonings can I add more to it? And like, writing's fun. Like, I love writing. That's like my third, but just hearing the melodies and then hearing, like, I don't know, just feeling it. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I can't describe it. It's just like, I know what I'm doing is right.
For sure.
Would you put yourself more as a beat maker, recording engineer, mixing engineer, mastering, writer, artist, or whatever? Because for those of y'all that don't know, he does all except for mastering.
Yeah, except mastering.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do something before we get into that.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
completely off script, and it's gonna be definitely something new. So off of what we've been doing. But we're gonna close this one, and there's gonna be a part 2. And so, thank you, thank you all for tuning in. You guys make sure you follow, like, subscribe to Gabriel Jones. Give us your tags so that they can hit you up.
Official Gabriel Jones on Instagram. And my name, Gabriel Jones, Gabrial, not E. Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, anything you can think of. So thank you for your time. Part 2 though.
Let's see part 2. What do I need to do to help you get to this next level?
I feel like you could point me northeast, southwest. As I was saying, I was like, I don't know my answer, so I need to think. I was like, yeah.